Hello everybody, Reaper Hunter 23 here for another musical countdown. Now, I'm a huge fan of Final Fantasy, and I really love the music that goes along with those games. And in light of the recent HD remaster of Final Fantasy X, I figured I'd take a look back at my favorites of the original version, because there are a lot of people debating on whether or not they like the original version more than the HD remaster. My personal opinion on the soundtrack differences there is that some of them are better and some of them aren't. Now I'm going to take a look at my 10 favorite of the original version of Final Fantasy X's soundtrack. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the tunes. So coming in at number 10 we have Blitzball Gamblers, which is a cool, upbeat, lighthearted, almost Islander sounding song that kind of works as the turning point for the change in tone of the game, because up until this point in the game, when you get on Besaid Island and hear the song for the first time, it's actually been kind of depressing. You watch your home get destroyed, and then you go through these ruins, and then the people who rescued you get attacked, and you get washed ashore. It also does a good job at representing what Blitzball means to the people of Spira is the only form of true entertainment that they have, and it just captures the lighthearted nature of the sport. Coming in at number 9 is Start, the Airship theme. This song is pretty cool because it's got this quick pace and general feeling of excitement. If I were to think about soaring through the clouds at high speeds and slaying monsters, this would be the kind of song I would think of. The song has a nice blood-pumping feel and is just generally fun to listen to. The song is pretty awesome. It is called Enemy Attack and it is the regular boss theme, and it works really well as a boss theme because it is very quick-paced, very intense, and it's got all sorts of things going on. It's got this really hardcore drum beat going in the background along with a quicker drum beat and some sweet cymbal stuff. And then it gets to that choir part. Oh, that choir part is great. It's my favorite part of this song. Overall, this song is fast-paced and intense, and it works perfectly well as a boss theme. This song is really good at making a very, very tense situation. What with the military cadence-like drums part in the beginning and then the bell tolls later, it really works for the song because normally when it comes up there is a situation that has a lot of tension behind it, like operation against sin or a corrupt trial of the church. But either way, this song does its job really well. This song is pretty great. Right from the get-go, you can already feel the intensity in it. I mean, it manages to be a cooler song than the main boss theme, which is pretty impressive because that song was already pretty good. But the cool guitar parts and the little siren beeps that you hear throughout the song really help the feeling, and it really makes the boss fights that this song plays during feel special. So coming in at number 5, we have Wandering Flame, which is a pretty somber tune, and it is placed in pretty fitting locations during the story, such as when a lot of people die, I am placed there, and it's also the theme of the far plane, which is like the afterlife. The somber tone of the song is carried mainly by the ambient noises in the beginning and the clarinets throughout the rest of the song's melody. Alright, so coming up at number 4, we have the incredibly relaxing theme for Auron, who is one of my favorite characters in the game. Yeah, this theme is actually really relaxing. It's kind of weird because it actually fits. And considering who Auron is, I'd expect him to have a theme song more like this.
Rules of nature!
So coming in at number 3, we've got the main theme of the game, and arguably one of the most recognizable themes of the game, To Zanarkand. And this song is a very emotional piano tune that does a very good job at setting the tone of the entire game, which would be why it is set to play in the very first cutscene. Besides that, it is very relaxing to listen to and very peaceful, and overall it's just a nice song. So coming in at number 2, we have a song that is arguably as recognizable as To Zanarkand. That is the Hymn of the Faith. This song comes in many versions, and every one of them is fantastic, either being sung by a number of voices or just one. Either way, it is soothing and relaxing every time. My favorite versions of this song are the Anima version and the distorted version that you hear when you go to Zanarkand. Both of those are really cool, and I just like the way that they sound a bit more than the way that the rest of them sound. Here's a fun little note. I used to grind in Zanarkand for hours just to hear this song. Even though, you know, the Omega Ruins was a better place to level up, I'd still grind here because this song was awesome. It's a beautiful piece. And when you first get there in Zanarkand and you hear it for the first time, it fits so well with what's about to happen in the story. With the grand conclusion of your party's time together and the inevitable sacrifices that have to be made, oh, the song fits so well. And then it's used a few other times during the story, but it works best as the theme song for Zanarkand. A little bonus that I really loved was the fact that it took priority over the battle theme when you're in Zanarkand, because getting to hear the song even more is great. I thank you all for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed the selections I had. If not, go ahead and comment what your favorite Final Fantasy X songs were. I am Reaper Hunter 23. See you next time.